All right, so I know a lot of you didn't necessarily like my first tier list for Wuthering Waves, so we're doing it again because I have to admit something. I straight up have not tested most of these characters. I just did the past couple of days, so I have a better understanding of how they work. But hopefully this won't piss people off this time. We'll see. So, first off, we're going to just straight up out of the way put Jinshi and Changling or Chungli in D/never played. Because they're just not available right now, like at all. And then pretty basic, I would say, in terms of the regular like rovers, because that's sort of what you start out with. I don't think I remember really using them much, so we'll put them in C tier. Verena is interesting just in the fact that she's a healer, but the problem I have with her is her attack, sort of how you do it, is a bit convoluted because of the fact that you have to hit her, hold, then you have to tap, and then E-skill, which is a bit annoying, but she's a pretty good healer. She's the only healer that I have that's a 5-star. And that's just because of the fact that I was not able to get Encore. I used Encore a little bit. I would say she's relatively really good. The only issue I have with some of these characters is, while their abilities may seem like really good, the gunslingers are my least favorite characters to use. And it's just because of the fact that they're not like, if you're not used to like ranged characters, they're not the best characters to use. Me personally, I'm gonna put Chixia, Alto, and Mortefe in B, and that's only because of the fact that they're known more as support characters than they are characters that you would use as like main DPS. Like, for instance, Mortefe can buff Gion, which is super good. Gion is still to this day my favorite character in Wuthering Waves, so he is going in S 100%. So, Tauchi, I had a little bit of a playthrough with her. She seems more of a sub DPS to buff or to give support to the main DPS characters. I personally think she's good. I mean, the fact that her ultimate in the trial can actually like almost one-shot an entire group of tacit discords, I'm gonna have to put her at B. I think that's gonna work really well. Baija is a great 4-star healer if you don't have any 5-star ones. I'm gonna have to say A, honestly. Spectro Rover and Havoc Rover. So I don't have the female one, but I'm gonna guess they work roughly the same. I'm gonna have to say, for the fact that they are better versions of the regular one, I will say B. And then I'll put Havoc Rover at A. Chungshin is pretty good. I wouldn't say she's my go-to in terms of fighting, and that's only because of the fact that one of her moves, they say that you should put I can't think of what it's called, the lizard echo on her, and it heals her. But the issue I have with it is if I'm near an enemy, I get the shit kicked out of me. So I think, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna move Chixia to C, and then we'll put Chungshin in B. Yanwu is interesting. I would have to spend a little bit more time with him just to figure out what his build kit is. If he's considered more of a support character or if he's a like sub DPS. But he does attack pretty hard. I think I'm gonna have to give him a probably a C or a B, yeah. She works in great combination with Gion, but she is more of a support character. So I'm gonna put Yang Yang in C. She works pretty well with all the main DPS characters, but the only thing I've noticed is she kind of lacks in terms of damage. So Kelcharo, I have not used like at all. Yinlin is still hands down so good compared to Gion. Like both of them are really good characters. Lin Yang, me personally, he attacks pretty hard. It's just more the fact that I don't like his character. He looks cool, but me personally, I don't like his personality. I'm gonna have to put him in C. Encore is going in A. She attacks like really hard in terms of her bombs, so she is gonna go. Verena, that's still one of those characters. She's a healer, but I gotta give her B, honestly. I'm gonna actually switch this around a little bit. He's gonna go in A just because of the fact that he's probably the best buff character for the 5 stars. Alto, I know what I said about the gunslingers. I really don't like his playstyle. I gotta move him down. So now we have Danjin. To me, he seems really basic. I don't see myself using him very often. I'm gonna have to give him a B. And Senhua, I think she's up there with Baija. Yeah. All right. So that is my list. Just download that. That's my list. Hopefully that's a little bit better than last time. Thank you all for watching. If you disagree with me in the comments, please say so. I've kind of gotten to the point where it's like most people disagree with my tier list. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what other tier lists you want me to do. See you guys later.